What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Mojo, and we back again with another banger. And in today's video, bro, we got 10 most disturbing cults that are still active, like to this day. Like, bro, let's talk about it real quick. Bro. I can't believe motherfuckers really be getting in cults, bro. Like, how do you, in my opinion, how do you let someone pimp you like that? To me, that's all it is pimping. Another form of pimping. Like, all they do is talk. The leader, male or female, all they do is talk. They don't force nobody. They don't hold you hostage. They just talk to you, and you be listening. Just like pimping, you know, just talking. But before we get into the video, man, make sure you like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more lit bangers on the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, comment down below if you smoke today. Comment down below if you smoke today. Let's get to it.
To teach each and every one of them to be exactly what he wanted them to be.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at 10 disturbing cults you never want to meet.
Not affiliated.
List,
we are not affiliated.
Bizarre cults that are somehow currently active. There are inactive cults that are far more sinister, such as Jonestown, but we'll save those for a different list.
You would be sworn in as a member, and you would also swear not to reveal any of the...
Witness the order of the Solar Temple.
As a member,
Temple.
You would also swear not to reveal any of the goings-ons inside this this group.
Which of these do you find the strangest? Let us know in the comments below. The Rajneesh movement.
What were they doing?
Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, a controversial philosophy scholar and professor, founded his movement in the late 1960s, early 70s. He dismissed established religions and instead focused on free thought, meditation, and sexual freedom.
Now there are two ways. Either repress sex as it has been done by all the so-called religious traditions of the world, or transform it.
See how you talking? Don't matter how he talking, you know what I'm saying? It's still, I see it as pimping. Just in a, like, he just articulating it in a different way. He's just talking about whatever he's talking about. See, to me, that it's just but to some people, they might listen to that like they be looking for them lost people, you know what I'm saying?
For transformation.
He also had a marked interest in communist literature, which influenced his teachings. He moved his facility to Oregon in the early 1980s after attracting too much controvery in India, yet found the same hostilities in the States.
This man got a compound?
To gain political influence.
Y'all get this man a compound?
The movement committed crimes such as mass local salmonella poisoning and an attempted assassination of a U.S. attorney. He was then deported, and the movement's commune was re-established in India in 1985. Rajneesh died in 1990, but the movement, now called Osho, is still very much active.
What's going to happen to your holy man?
Bhagwan had always told me that when things get too difficult for him, he will sit in his chair, take and disappear.
The Order of the Solar Temple.
The order attracted many successful upper-middle-class people, disillusioned with conventional churches, yet hungry for spiritual experiences.
The Order of the Solar Temple, or International Order of Chivalry Solar Tradition, was founded in Geneva in 1984. The order took its influence from the Knights Templar, which had been reformed into several factions in 1805. In its heyday, the order had a presiding council, as well as multiple lodges around the world, in which they would perform initiation rites and ceremonies.
Only the elite, who had passed all the initiations from novice to knight, were treated to the secrets of the inner sanctum. Here, they were privy to startling revelations.
The order believed that an apocalyptic event would occur sometime in the mid-90s, and that in order to survive, they had to achieve a higher plane of existence.
Want a second income?
See, it's always that higher plane type stuff like that. They always trying to escape. Always trying to escape.
In the mid-90s, over 70 of its members were murdered or took their own lives.
Investigators say the cult was obsessed with death and considered it an illusion. Experts say cult leaders told their followers that fire would lead them to a new world on another planet.
With more to follow.
Called hell.
Despite this, the group is still thought to have between
Mars.
140 and 500 active members. Raelism.
The Raelians, now 30,000 strong worldwide, believe that space beings created humans through genetic experimentation.
Though its classification as a cult is sometimes debated, Raelism was, or...
Where do they come up with something? Like, for real, that's why I be saying it's pimping, because it's like, I don't even know how some pimps got what they got, but they got it. But these people, I don't even understand how some people might listen to that. Aliens. So I'm an alien.
Still at some point in the cult category. It's essentially what's called a UFO religion and was founded in France by Claude Bourillon in 1974.
Okay, it's a
It's
UFO
not only
religion.
the scientific
Okay.
aspect of creating life, but also the political, religious belief, sociology, everything is. We are entering a new world which is completely different. But there is no reason to...
A better world?
A much better world.
They believe that an alien race known as Elohim created humans. The Elohim have been mistaken for gods historically, and any prophetic figure such as Jesus or Muhammad was created by them. Vorillon, known as Rael, is the 40th and final prophet. Followers believe that the world is in an age of apocalypse, and that new technologies must be developed, after which time the Elohim will return to Earth and share their extraterrestrial knowledge with us. Current Raelian members were counted at around 18,000 in 2017.
The Rail movement has two goals. One is to spread the message, and two, to build the embassy.
Aleph.
Inside, sect members were undergoing survival training. Chemicals and drugs were used to raise, then remove states of anxiety.
Aum Shinrikyo, or more recently Aleph, was founded in Japan in 1987 by Chizuo Matsumoto, later known as Shoko Asahara. It's a doomsday cult, and its beliefs combine aspects of Indian and Tibetan Buddhism, Hinduism, Christian millenarianism, yogic practices, and the prophecies of Nostradamus.
The religion is a blend of yoga and mysticism, with bits of Buddhist, Hindu, and Christian teachings thrown in. His catchiest sales point, though.
What the? Oh my goodness! What in the? Dang, bro! What are you doing, bro? How are you even doing that? How? Don't that hurt? Like, dang! He just
was a claim to meditation.
It started off fairly tame, but eventually the cult became criminal, with accusations of extortion, murder, and forced membership, among other things. They performed a number of attacks. At some point, the group began to manufacture sarin gas and were responsible for the attack on the Tokyo subway in 1995, which left upwards of 1,000 injured. A number of the more prominent members were executed in 2018.
Bro. So y'all telling me y'all let a man convince y'all to do some yoga and bounce up and down like that? Like, let's go back. Let's go back to what he was just doing. He convinced y'all to do this. Y'all let this happen?
His catchiest sales point, though, was a claim to levitation.
It started off fairly tame, but eventually the cult became...
Talk about levitation. Bro, he looked like he was in pain when he was doing that.
Of extortion, murder, and forced membership, among other things. They performed a number of attacks. At some point, the group began to manufacture sarin gas and were responsible for the attack on the Tokyo subway in 1995, which left upwards of 1,000 injured. A number of the more prominent members were executed in 2018, but there were still indications of active membership as of 2019.
About 20 members live here, an austere lifestyle driven by the desire to spread the master's teachings.
Hello, everyone. This is Shoko Asahara.
12 tribes.
If you're not in, you're out. If you're not with me, you're against me. If you want to have a strong identity, create a strong enemy. and then you really know who you are.
Founded in Tennessee during the evangelical Jesus movement of the 1970s, the 12 Tribes might seem like a simple, wholesome community on the surface. It aspires to recreate the original Christian church, as depicted in the Book of Acts. However, it allegedly exerts authoritarian control over its followers' lives and promotes strict corporal punishment, reportedly by parents and non-parents alike, which has led to accusations of child abuse.
Tessa remembers being sent out to work on her own when she was just 5 years old.
Sometimes working in kitchens, like preparing food for the whole rest of the community, or in like candle factories. So I remember being like 4 or 5 years old working with this boiling wax.
Once followers reach a certain level, they are allegedly instructed that Jews are cursed for murdering Jesus, that gay people should be put to death, and that black people are naturally servants to whites. The group
Black History Month
has often flown under the radar, but there's a lot more going on beneath the smiling and folk dancing.
They control your logic and your thinking, and they control your money.
Happy Science.
So Happy Science have so many teachings that you can learn about them. So that is a lot of wisdom you got learn.
Y'all really following this man?
Founded in 1986 by former businessman Ryuho Okawa, Happy Science focuses on a fourfold path to happiness. Members of the group attend seminars and training in order to climb the group ladder. They worship El Cantare, a being that is said to have been born over 300 million years ago on Earth and reincarnated through time until its current incarnation, which is, of course, Okawa himself.
Ryuho Okawa. This guy's the supreme god of Earth, more powerful than Jesus, Allah, and Moses combined.
さらに私は、ブッダも魂の兄弟の一人で、ブッダも地上に送り込んだ2500年前に送った。
The problem with this one comes in the form of major uncredited claims. For example, that the organization can cure the pandemic with, quote, spiritual vaccines. Okawa's own son has left the group and subsequently denounced his father's actions. Happy Science claims to have 11 million followers. However, a former member has said it's more like
his own son ain't even buying it no more.
30,000.
There are membership fees, there are donations for prayers, for blessings. Members may kind of rise in status based on donation to...
So many lost people. They just lost, that's all. They just looking for something. They just looking for something.
Okawa and his larger project.
The Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Every aspect of this family's life, who they marry, what they wear, even what they eat, is controlled by the man they call their prophet, Warren Jeffs.
The LDS Church spawned some fundamentalist sects when the core religion opted to renounce the practice of polygamy. Those who wished to continue the practice branched off, remaining Mormon but on their own terms. Polygamy remains illegal, however, and in 1953, an entire FLDS community was arrested in Short Creek, Arizona, modern-day Colorado City, and most had their children taken away from them.
We were taught from birth that in order to get what they called the highest degree of the celestial kingdom, you had to have at least 3 wives while you lived on earth. And if you did not, you could not reach that highest degree.
A compound in Texas was raided in 2008 after Child Protective Services was made aware of allegations of abuse. Over 400 children were taken from the compound and placed in
And these people really gave their children up.
Nice. Custody.
Okay, this is going to sound a little nuts, but the fastest and easiest way to make passive online income on Amazon is to never...
We felt like the children out there on the property were in danger, and that's when it became a very large operation.
Leader of FLDS, Warren Jeffs, remains in his position, despite being in prison for life after acts against minors. The sect currently has between 6,000 and 10,000 followers. Superior Universal Alignment, the second UFO cult on this list. Superior Universal Alignment, or Lineamiento Universal Superior, was founded by Valentina Giandraggi in 1981. She claimed to have received messages from extraterrestrials warning her of destruction. If, however, she shared their warnings with others, she and her followers would be saved. Similar to the Raelians, Sua believes that Jesus was actually an extraterrestrial messenger. They also believe that males born after 1981 are evil, and that their lives should end as payment to the superior beings. Between 1981 and 1993, 19 Brazilian boys disappeared, were mutilated, and left to die in the woods. The guilty cult members were sentenced, but Giandragi was acquitted. The cult is still active and has been running a website since 2009. The Family International.
Berg preached to the hippie generation about Jesus and recruited them to join him in his all-consuming drive to save souls.
The Children of God, more recently the Family International, was founded in 1968 by David Berg and was immediately subject to controversy as it used sex to lure potential members, which will...
Like I said before, y'all listen to this man. That man looked like he a freak.
Berg's own invention, which he called flirty fishing. They established colonies worldwide, as many as 130 in 70 countries. The Family International draw their beliefs from the Bible, yet with a heavy emphasis on loving Jesus, which is done through sexual interaction. Over time, there have been a large number of child mistreatment allegations raised against them.
Reportedly, keeping children is a cult policy. While longing for her 4 lost children, Vivian lived here in this small apartment in Sioux Falls, disoriented, unable to hold.
You lost 4 of your children? How? How?
A job and subsisting on welfare.
Celebrities such as River and Joaquin Phoenix, as well as Rose McGowan, were partially raised in this group before finding their way out. TFI is still out.
What?
Vivian lived here in this small apartment in Sioux Falls, disoriented, unable to hold a job, and subsisting on welfare.
Celebrities such as River and Joaquin Phoenix, as well as Rose McGowan, were partial.
What? I remember her from the original Scream. What? That's tough. That is
raised in this group before finding their way out. TFI is still active,
That's
albeit
good.
as an online community. But
that's good. That's good. They got away.
1,450 members.
We were trafficked. We were moved constantly. We were never taught anybody's names. So it's very difficult to learn your abusers' names. And
I think that was by design?
Oh, absolutely.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our
What the fuck? That is... Bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, that many, over 400 some people. I'm just thinking about the parents who like got involved in the first place, bro. That started the whole thing, bro. That's crazy that people that's crazy that people really be getting involved with these cults, man. They be listening to them mouthpieces, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna explain mouthpiece. Like a pimp. They know how to talk. They talk real well in all ways. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, it can come in many forms. I just see it as pimping. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to break it down. You know what I'm saying? They just know how to talk to certain people who listen. And that's how they get it going. And that's how it go. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all like the video. Let me know if y'all like these type of videos. I actually fuck with these type of videos. I think they're kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I actually like this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm a horror fan, you know. Cold documentaries, all that stuff, you know. Because stuff like this is real. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's happening all around us. You know what I'm saying? You just can't fall in the trap. But that's in the video, man. I'm out.